Hello, this is the Prestige Golf Administrator website demonstration. If you watched the user or member demonstration a short while ago, then you know how easy it is for a member to book a tee time. But as a golf professional, why do you want this service? And quickly, just a little overview of some things that are going on in the golf industry right now. Currently, there are 9,000 golf courses that have partnered with GolfNow, which is an online tee time scheduling system. And last year, in 2015, they booked almost 15 million rounds. Recently, the PGA Tour partnered with EasyLinks Golf to launch a similar system at teeoff.com. Now, this is almost entirely for public golf courses, but it clearly shows there's a shift toward online tee time scheduling. Now, I mean, you may have one or two members at your club who still don't own a computer, but it's far more likely the majority of them know how to use an online tee time system and, more importantly, want to use it. Now, that said, because Prestige Golf doesn't take a percentage of your green fee income, you can tap into what's probably a large, likely underutilized revenue stream by making your course available at times that don't interfere with your members or that might not otherwise be booked. So now let's get into the administrator side of this and let me show you what you can do. When we left off in the last video, we had just submitted a request, and as a golf professional, I'm in the office or in the golf shop, I feel my phone vibrate, and what do you know? I have an email right in here showing that I have a tee time request. And I'm just going to click on this and see. Alright, so our guest has requested a tee time at our course. He's from course 3. This is his member number there and his handicap. So I'm going to follow this link right here to check out what's going on. Alright, so I can see that we've got this tee time request here from this guest. Okay, there's his phone number. He's from here. He's got 4 players with him. He wants me to know that he plays fast. Alright. Now over here, I can see his preferred tee time on the left, his alternate tee time on the right. I can select one of these to approve. I could flat out deny it altogether, just say sorry, we're not available. Or I could suggest a different tee time. So let's just say I'm going to come down here and say, all right, 12:45, and then when this is submitted, an email will actually go back to our guest and notify him that, hey, we don't have those times available, but you know what, if you still want to play, we can do 12:45. And I might include a note in there that just says, sorry, we have a tournament that morning. Okay. So what I will do for this demonstration is we'll just go ahead and say that we're going to approve the time within 30 minutes. So we'll go ahead and approve it. And we strongly encourage you, if a tee time is within 30 minutes of the requested tee time or something is available, we make it clear to the member that although you may not get the exact tee time, if there's anything available within 30 minutes of one of your requests, we'll be sure that it happens. Alright, so now that's submitted, and I can just jump right back over here to my guest email address and see, hey, there it is. So if I'm the member, this is what I'm looking at. I'm getting an email that says, hey, your tee time's been approved. Your course, you're going to be playing at course 2 on the 29th at 7 o'clock. Nothing to it. Alright. So now let's get into a little bit of what you can do in addition to booking times as the administrator. Under here, if we want, we can create a member booking. So let's say that you have a member who's out with his friends and they come in after a round of golf and they say, you know what, we'd really like to play course 2 on Monday. Alright, no problem, Mr. Havenkamp. We'll go ahead and get that taken care of for you, and you can just run right through here and submit a request on their behalf. We have our active bookings, which is just going to show us a list of all the bookings that we have currently on or scheduled to play. Completed bookings. This shows us who's played in our history. So Lauren's been taking nice advantage of this. A list of active members. Our suspended members. This is something that I hope you would never have to use, but in the event that you do, let's just say you have a situation where a member, goes to another golf course and, causes some sort of disturbance or there's a problem, then it's no problem. You can come right in here, enter their information, and take them right out. Reports will give you your total bookings, rejections, how many people played, rainouts, cancellations, no-shows. And then under account settings, if you need to change the email address that the requests go to or your password, you can do that. Now, in addition to this, there are even more benefits. And the most important thing to emphasize here is it simplifies the process, but it also potentially creates more revenue for your club. Because not only are you going to be able to book more tee times with less effort, but you're also going to be participating in a network of clubs and cast a wider net to potential players. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would be interested in a live demonstration, Matt or I or any of the Prestige staff would be more than happy to set up a time to come to your club and show you how it works. But once again, thank you very much for watching, and certainly let us know if you have any questions.